Hi, good evening everyone. Good afternoon everyone. Welcome to this new series on this new channel Unacademy CAT English. Guys, my name is Ronak Shah and I'm going to help you with your CAT and other MBA entrance exam preparation. In fact, this series of basics of maths is first of its kind on an English channel. So you are going to learn complete shortcuts and you are going to brush up complete basics of maths as part of the series. So in this session, we are going to learn some amazing techniques, and I'll also tell you that how is this series going to proceed, what is the session plan and all. So guys, since it's a live session, quickly show me a thumbs up if all of you are ready. Guys, is audio video everything okay? Yeah, please confirm in the chat box. Right, so all those who are new to this channel, guys, let me quickly tell you that this channel is for complete CAT and other MBA entrance exam preparation, that too in English language, right? So many of you were searching for content purely in English language, so that is what Unacademy has come up with. So make sure that all of you have subscribed to this channel and don't forget to hit the like button and do share it with all your friends. Okay, so let's understand what's the importance of today's session. Okay, so guys, in case if you want to make calculation like this 108 into 106, do you know this can simply be made by doing it this way? 8 6 are 48 and 108 plus 6, it's 114. So the answer for this multiplication is 11448, right? So these are the kind of techniques that we are going to learn as part of the session, and it would really be helpful for you to crack these exams. Now you may ask this question that, sir, we have calculator available in CAT exam, so why do we need to learn calculation shortcuts? So guys, the calculator which is available in CAT exam is an on-screen calculator. It's not the physical calculator and you need to click every button through mouse. So it's always useful if you have certain tricks very handy, and if you can do mental calculation, right? So that's the objective, that's the reason why we are going ahead with this series. Apart from CAT, no other exams allow you calculator, so in those exams you'll have to do calculations manually, right? And that's why this series is again going to be very helpful. Yes, so I can see students over here. Hi Uttam, hi Aryan, hi everyone else, welcome to the session. Others, quickly type something in the chat box so I can see your names. Right, so guys, this is going to be a live series of session. Before we proceed, let me quickly give you a bit about myself. So guys, once again, my name is Ronak Shah and I teach quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning and data interpretation. I have been training students for more than 16 years and trained more than 1 lakh students, right? And many of them have gone to IIMs and other top B school. And yes, on Unacademy platform, whenever you go for any subscription, so you can use my code SHAR10. I'll tell you more about the courses offered by Unacademy. Like, these are the free sessions. In case if you are looking for more structured preparation under my guidance, then you can go for Unacademy Plus or Iconic subscription. I've recently started a batch, an English batch for complete CAT preparation. So I, along with other educators, and a few more batches are going to start in the coming days. Yes, hi Soham, hi Mega, hi Mustafizur, Anshika, Anushka. How are you all, guys? Welcome to the session. So let's begin our journey. But before that, guys, just want to quickly tell you, make sure that all of you have subscribed to this channel. In fact, I have created a separate channel for this English learners, English language learners, right? So I'll share that link in the next session. But for time being, you can join this Telegram channel by QR code or by searching the ID. Okay, so guys, let's quickly understand what is the session plan. Okay, for this particular basics of math series. So guys, we'll be conducting sessions on YouTube on this channel Unacademy CAT English at 3 p.m. So we have first session today, then the second session will be conducted tomorrow, then there will be couple of days break, and then once again third session, fourth session. So there will be about 10 to 12 sessions in total, and in this session we are going to cover complete basics of maths. You can say in about 15 to 16 days, right? And the objective is to brush up basics of numbers, of course, to learn calculation techniques, then brush up basics of numbers, and then basics of arithmetic like percentage, ratios, average, so time, speed, distance. So we are going to brush up basics of this areas. Then basics of algebra, that is solving equations and basic inequality and all. And then we'll also go through basics of geometry. So once you have completed this basics of math series, the advantage will be you can straight away start taking mocks, because if you look at CAT exam, I mean, few questions can be solved just by understanding to the basics, just by brushing up the basics, right? So after you have completed this basics of math series, I feel that you should be able to tackle at least 2 to 3 questions in the mock test. Along with that, I'm sure you would be learning the other concepts. Many of you are part of my plus batch, so where we are completing algebra right now. So once you have also completed certain topics, so your mock test scores will start increasing. So that's the advantage of the series, right? So guys, without wasting any further time, let's quickly proceed with our topics. Okay, acha. But before that, just want to quickly tell you guys, I have scheduled one more session tonight at 9 p.m. and this session is on Unacademy app. Unacademy app. Okay, it's a free class. It's a free special class, or you can say free live class. Okay, the link has been posted in the comments as well as in the description. Okay, so do check the link and set the reminder from here on itself. In fact, it is at 9:15 p.m. I believe. Okay, just check the time. It's 9:15 p.m. right? So the objective of that session is to practice more maths question and improve our calculations, right? So make sure that all of you are attending this session also. Okay guys, so let's begin with our session for today. And today we are going to learn techniques for squares, techniques to find out certain cubes, multiplication, and so on and so forth, right? But before we proceed guys, I'll recommend that you remember squares of 1 to 25 numbers. You also remember cubes of 1 to 15 numbers, powers of 2, 3 and 5, and tables from 1 to 20. So what I'll do is I'll quickly display these things on the screen. So the first is squares of 1 to 25 number. Now guys, do you remember the squares? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Do you all remember squares of first 25 numbers? Because I've seen most of the students remember the squares. For example, 1 to 10, I'm sure all of you would be clear, right? 11 square is 121. Yeah, 12. And, let me know in the chat box till what number do you remember the squares. Then 13 square is 169. Yeah, 14 square is 196. 15 square is 225. Yeah, so you should ideally remember this. In case if you don't remember, please do it right away. 16 square is 256. 17 square is 289. 18 square is 324. Yeah, 19 square 361. And then I'll tell you certain interesting things about the squares. Okay, so let's quickly write it down. 20 square is 400, right? Similarly, 21 square, let me just write it over here. Okay, so guys, 21 square is 441. 22 square, it's 484. 23 square is 529. 24 576. And 25 square, I'm sure this is something that all of you would remember, is 625, right? So you need to at least remember squares up to this number. Now guys, let's observe one very interesting thing over here. If you take square of any odd number, guys, if you take square of any odd number, definitely the last digit will be odd. Isn't that very simple? But look at the second last digit of odd number square. Guys, it will always be even. So second last digit of a perfect square number, which is an odd number, is always even. Are we clear, everyone? So you take any number, for example, 17 square, we know it's 289. So check the second last digit, it has to be even, right? So if you come across a number like this, say for example 3431, and if I ask you, can this number be a square? You can straight away say, no, it can't be a square number. It can't be a perfect square number. Why? It can't be a perfect square number because if your last digit is odd, the second last digit has to be even. You know, so this properties can be used to eliminate options like this when you're solving questions. So when we look at those questions, you will realize how to apply this particular characteristic. Everyone, have you all understood this? So just remember this point. If you want, you can note down in your notebook. Okay, but make sure that you remember square of this 25 numbers. Now similarly, you also need to remember cubes of 15 numbers. So I have written this cubes over here. Guys, make sure that you remember this cube. For example, 15 cube is 3375, 14 cube is 2744, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now you also need to remember this powers of 2, 3 and 5. Now which powers do I need to remember? So guys, you need to remember powers of 2 from 2 raised to 1 to 2 raised to 10. Please remember these values. For example, 2 raised to 9 is 512, 2 raised to 8 is 256, 2 raised to 7 is 128, and so on and so forth. 2 raised to 4 is 16. So you need to remember this. Yeah. Similarly, you also need to remember powers of 3. If you want to increase your speed of calculation, if you want to become good at maths, make sure that you are completing these basic things. Okay. So 3 raised to 1 to 3 raised to 6, you need to remember this powers. Okay. And similarly, 5 raised to 1 to 5 raised to 6, you need to remember these values. Okay. Now, no matter what exam are you preparing, whether you are preparing for any other entrance exam or competitive exam, if quantitative aptitude is part of that, guys, this series will be equally helpful to you, and you will have to go through this basics, and you need to know the shortcuts so that you can quickly clear that particular section, right? Remember that part. Okay, so and yes, as I said, you also need to remember tables of first 20 numbers. For example, if I say 17 8s are, so straight away you should know it's 136. For example, if I ask you 18 4s are, right? So it should be 72. So there should not be any delay. I mean, you should remember this, right? Similarly, if I ask you, guys, which two number multiplies to 144? Product of which two number is 144? Can you tell me in chat box, everyone? Let's see how good are you at tables. So this is where your understanding to tables will become handy, right? You will come across that situation where you know that product of two number is 144. Now you need to think different ways. Which are those ways in which I can get that product as 144? So come on, quickly type it in the chat box, everyone. If you know, yep, fast. And yes, all those who have just joined, make sure that you have hit the like button. You can do share it with all your friends, because this is a new channel. So we want to reach out to all the aspirants, right, who are looking for CAT preparation in English language. So yeah, do share it with all your friends. 19 6 144 नहीं होता है, 19 6 114 होता है ना? 19 6 is 114, not 144. Correct. So guys, of course it's 12 into 12, 12 into 12, then what else, guys? 48 3s are, 48 3s are, then 16 9s are, 18 8s are, 24 6s are, 36 4s are, and so on and so forth. So there are many ways in which you can split that, right? Now this is something that you should know. Yes, Drishtadip Majumdar has given it, has answered it correctly. So has written few ways. Good, Drishtadip. Okay, so guys, this is where your understanding to tables will come very handy. Okay, sure. So make sure that you have done this basics, right? This is prerequisite to learning any methods. You should know the squares of first 25 numbers. You should know cubes of first 15 numbers. Then powers, as I mentioned, 2 raised to till 2 raised to 10, 3 raised to 6, 5 raised to 6, and tables of 1 to 20 numbers. Okay, so guys, by next session, make sure that you have remembered this. Now today we are going to learn certain techniques, as I mentioned earlier. So first we'll learn how to find out squares of the number. So guys, whenever you appear for any entrance exam or competitive exam, you will require to use square of numbers from 1 to 125. We should know the squares of these numbers. Now it's very difficult to remember all the squares. So what we have done is, we will remember squares of first 25 numbers. This will remember, and then we'll learn two techniques. The first method is called base 50 method for square, using which you will be able to find out squares of the number from 26 to 75 very quickly. And then we'll learn one more method, which is base 100 method. Okay, and using that method, you will be able to find out squares of the number from 76 to 125. So this is what we need to learn right now. and it will hardly take 5 minutes for you to learn it. Once you have learned it, just revise it for a few weeks, and trust me, you will remember it for lifetime, and it's going to be very useful in CAT exam. Okay, so shall we begin? Everyone quickly show me a thumbs up so that I can start explaining this method. See, as I said, we need to know squares of the numbers from 1 to 125. So out of that 1 to 25 number squares we will remember, and now we are learning a technique to find out squares of the number from 26 to 75, and this method is called base 50 method. Since we are using Vedic maths, okay, these methods are from Vedic maths, these techniques are from Vedic maths, and that's why you will find such funny names, base 50, base 100 and so on and so forth. Okay, fine. So let's understand what is the method. So let's take one example so you will understand the method clearly. Suppose I want to find out square of the number 54. Okay, I want to find out square of 54. So how can I find out? So guys, please understand, in Vedic maths mostly you will get answer in parts. So here I'm making one partition. My answer will be in two parts. This is called right part of the answer and this is called left part of the answer. Are you all getting this point? We are going to get answer in two parts, right? Now, how will we get right part of the answer? So guys, compare this number with the base. So 54 is 4 more than 50, right? 54 is 4 more than 50. So in the right part, you will write down 4 square. Whatever is the extra part as compared to base, you will write down square of that part. So 54 is 4 more than 50. So in the right part, I have written 4 square. In the left part, what we need to do is we need to add this extra part which we call surplus. Here surplus is 4. So we need to add this 4 to 25. Now 25 is something that you will have to remember. It's always in 25. Okay. So left part will be 25 plus 4, 29, and 4 square is 16. So guys, this is the square of 54. Have you all understood this method? Quickly confirm in the chat box. Let's take one more example so that things become pretty clear. Everyone, suppose I want to find out square of 42. Okay, I want to find out square of 42. Now once again, answer will be in two parts. Okay, answer will be in two parts, right part of the answer, left part of the answer. Now what we need to do is compare this number with the base, which is once again 50, है ना? So 42 is 8 less than 50. So here we can say 8 is the deficit. The number is 8 less than 50. So in the right part, you will write down 8 square. Whatever number is greater than or less than the base, you will write square of that particular part in the right part. So 54 was 4 more than 50. So we wrote 4 square in the right part. 42 is 8 less than 50. So we will write 8 square in the right part. Guys, are you all clear with this? And in the left part, what you need to do is, once again, 25 will come in the picture. You need to subtract this 8, which is deficit. So you need to subtract that from 25. Because there was a deficit, so you will subtract that much from 25. So your left part will be 25 minus 8, that is 17, and 8 square is 64. So 1764 will be the square of the number. Everyone, are you all clear with this? Just confirm once in the chat box. Yeah, so this is how you can quickly find out squares of the numbers, right? Okay, now let's take few more examples because there is one condition over here which you need to remember. So guys, what is the condition? Okay, so suppose I want to find out square of this number 61. Okay, so what will be 61 square? So once again, answer will be in two parts. Now 61, compare it with the base. So 61 is 11 more than 50. So my right part will be 11 square and my left part will be what? 25 plus 11. Isn't that? Okay. Now what is 11 square? Can I say 11 square is 121? 121. So guys, what you'll do is you'll keep this two digits over here and this extra digit has to be carried over in the left part. See, in the right part, you need to have exactly two digit result. If there is any extra digit, then it has to be carried over to the left part. So here 11 square is a 3-digit result. So there is an extra digit. So that extra digit 1 has to be carried over to the left part. Okay, this will be carried over. And what is left part? 25 plus 11, it's 36. 36 plus 1 is 37, 21. So guys, square of 61 is 3721. Is it clear? So this is the only thing you need to remember, that in right part of the result we need to have exactly two digits, right? If the result is more than 2 digits, then you will have to carry over the extra digit. Everyone, okay, let's take one more example so that things become pretty clear. Okay, suppose I want to find out square of say 37. I want to find out square of 37, right? Now what is 37 square? So guys, again answer will be in two parts. Compare this number with 50. So 37 is 13 less than 50. So right part will be 13 square and left part will be 25 minus 13, because there is a deficit, so you'll have to subtract this one. Okay, now guys, what is 13 square? So 13 square is 169. 169. So you'll keep 69 over here. This extra digit will be carried over to the left part, correct? Now what is left part? 25 minus 13, it's 12. 12 plus 1 is 13, and then 69 as it is. So your answer, the square of 37, will be 1369. Everyone, is this clear? Yep. Yes, Aryan, Uttam, Suman, Arvind, Anushka, Mustafizur, Soham, Mega. Quickly confirm in the chat box. Drisht. Have you all understood this? We have taken 4 examples, right, to understand this method. Correct? It's a very simple method. In fact, you can just do it by mental calculation. In your mind, compare the number with the base and think how much more or less than the base that number is, and then write the square of that part in the left part. Okay, and in right part subtract or add in 25. Okay, just take care that there are exactly 2 digits in the right part. Now guys, what if I take a number like this one? Okay, let me take another number. So for example, I want to find out square of 49. So what will be my right part? Can you tell me? So 49 is 1 less than the base, which is 50. So my right part will be 1 square. Do you all agree? My right part will be 1 square. Let me use different color. So this is going to be 1 square. And left part will be what? 25 minus 1. Correct? 25 minus 1. Now what is 1 square? So guys, 1 square is 1, but we need to have exactly 2 digit result in the right part. So instead of 1, we'll write 0, 1. So whenever you get less than 2 digit result, you will have to insert 0. Correct? And your left part will be what? 25 minus 1 is 24. So answer will be 2401. Yeah, can you remember this? Let's take one more example so that things become pretty clear. Suppose I want to find out square of 53. Okay, now guys, what will be right part? So can I say 53 is 3 more than 50, so 3 square, and left part will be 25 plus 3. So this is going to be 28, and 3 square. Instead of 9, what shall we write? We should write 0, 9. Yeah, we'll have to insert that 0. Samridh Singh. Samridh, you saw that? That's a different thing. But it may be possible that the place where I live, the election might have happened long back. So you might not be able to see that. Someone is asking, sir, you didn't vote. I don't know, in between the squares, how could you recollect votes and elections and all? Guys, focus on learning. But yes, chalo, anyways, everyone, so have you all understood the squares? Just confirm once in the chat box. So let me ask you a few squares. Let's see whether you are able to find out or not. Guys, can you tell me what will be square of 46? Everyone, please type your answer in the chat box. What is the square of 46? Come on. So guys, once again to tell you, this is a new series. This Basics of Maths is going to be a series of sessions. There are going to be 10 to 12 sessions. Today it's the first session. Okay. Tonight I have kept one extra session, extra practice session. It's going to be slightly different and it's going to be on Unacademy Learning app. It's once again a free session. So link has been already shared in the comments as well as in the description. Make sure you are joining for that. And then tomorrow, once again, we'll have 3 p.m. session over here in which we are going to discuss fractions and decimal. Very important thing, because students make maximum mistakes, especially those who are weak at maths commit maximum mistakes in calculating fractions and decimals, right? So make sure you are joining for tomorrow, right? Oh, great. Universal explainers. I hope you must have got good score. Correct. Guys, answer will be 2116. Do you all agree? Because 46 is 4 less than 50. So right part will be 4 square, that is 16. Left part will be 25 minus 4, that is 21. Okay. Let's take one more example, guys. Can you tell me what is the square of 34? Everyone. What is the square of 34? Somebody ignore. See, they are making money out of that. है ना? I mean, it's a hot topic, so you know everyone is trying to exaggerate. Guys, 34 square, how will you calculate? Correct. 1096, it can't be 1096. See, 32 square is 1024, 33 square is 1089, so 34 square is 1156. Guys, it's going to be 1156. So let me show you how do we get that answer. Okay? Yes, just a second. So we were talking about 34 square, है ना? Yes. So let me write it over here. So guys, this is how you can calculate 34 square. Now 34, it's 16 less than 50. So my right part should be 16 square and my left part will be 25 minus 16. Do you all agree? It's going to be 25 minus 16. Now guys, what is 25 minus 16? So it is 9 and 16 square is 256. So keep 56 over here, 2 will be carried over. So 9 plus 2, it's 11 and this is 56. So it's 1156. Are you all clear? Everyone? So this is how you can quickly calculate 34 square. Right? Okay, sure. So let's proceed, guys, and let's take a few questions. Can you answer this question? Everyone, type your answer in the chat box. 53 square plus 58 square. What will be the answer? 53 square plus 58 square. Come on, fast. Guys, this basics of maths I have conducted multiple times on YouTube in last 3-4 years, but every time I have conducted it in Hindi language, right? English language, you can say. This is the first time I'm conducting it in completely English language, right? So that in case if you are not good at Hindi, this series will be very helpful to you. You can also learn concepts with me. And in the coming days, I'll be releasing more videos on different topics for your CAT and other MBA entrance exam preparation. So make sure you are staying tuned to this channel. Make sure you all have subscribed to the channel. Okay, so the answer will be 6173. Do you all agree, guys? Are you all getting 6173? Why? What is 53 square? 53 square, it's going to be 2809. Yes, 58 square, it's going to be 25 plus 8, 33, and 8 square is 64. So guys, 64 plus 9, 73, and 28 plus 31 is 61. Isn't that? So it's going to be 6173. You should be able to do your calculations with ease. Yeah, most welcome, my dear. Most welcome. Okay, fine, guys. Chalo, let's take one more. Can you tell me what will be the answer for this question? 68 square minus 32 square. 68 square minus 32 square. Aryan, the most regular student that I have ever seen. I sometimes surprise, wonder how can someone be so regular. Whether I'm conducting plus class, he'll be there. Whether it's in Hindi or English, he'll be there. Whether I'm conducting on Hindi YouTube channel or English YouTube channel, he'll be there. Amazing, my dear. The way you are attending session, just keep practicing. I mean, that itself will ensure that you will get 99 plus percentile, because you are listening to me multiple times. So you really don't need to mug up things. By default, you will remember things, right? And I'll suggest the same to others also. Guys, you can follow me on regular basis so that you can learn everything in totality. Yes, Suman, if you get a single digit result in the right part. No, not in left part. You don't need to do anything in the left part. In the right part, if you get a single digit result, then you need to insert 0. Now guys, please understand, this question will not solve it in regular way. Guys, here we can use something called a square minus b square. Okay, so what is a square minus b square? A plus b into a minus b. Isn't this better, guys? So sometimes you will have to act a little smart. See, 68 plus 32, it's going to be 100. 68 plus 32, it's going to be 100. And 68 minus 32, it's going to be 36. So this is 100 into 36. So which is 3600. So please observe such things. You need not go in the same manner every time. How many of you thought this way? Let me know. And in case if you are watching recorded, do let me know in the comment section. Did you think this way? Right, guys? Okay, awesome. Sure. Because here the summation is coming out to be 100. That's why I'm doing it this way. Yes? Okay. Great. Sure. Guys, 156 square divided by 4 square. What will be the answer? 156 square divided by 4 square. What will be the answer? Aryan, what will be the answer? Come on, fast. And as others also. So guys, 156. Can I say 156 is nothing but 39 into 4? 39 into 4 is 156. So 156 square is 39 square into 4 square. Divide by 4 square. So this part will get cancelled off. So basically you need to find 39 square and it will come out to be 1521. Do you all agree? 39 square is 1521. So answer will be 1521. Okay, please calculate. See, once again, let me show you how do we calculate 39 square, guys. So in 39, I mean the right part will be 11 square because 39 is 11 less than 50, and left part will be 25 minus 11. So 25 minus 11 is 14 and 11 square is 121. Correct? So keep 21 over there, 1 carried over. So it will come out to be 1521. Yes or no? So that's our answer, not 1531. Guys, you are committing some silly mistakes. Okay. Now guys, pay your attention. See, if you want to calculate 53 into 57, everyone, pay your attention. So can we write this as 55 minus 2 into 55 plus 2? I mean, this has to happen in your mind, right? Whenever you come across such multiplication, you can immediately split it this way. Now what is this? Can I say this is nothing but 55 square minus 2 square? Now what is 55 square? So can I say it's 25 and here it will come out to be 30. Yes, 25 plus 5 is 30 and 25 as the last 2 digits, right? Minus 2 square, it's 4. So it's going to be 3021. Did you all get this part, guys? So sometimes you can do multiplication a little in a different way if you know the squares. Yep. Have you all understood this, guys? Come on, quickly type yes in the chat box if you all have understood this method. So this squares methods for squares will also help you simplify your multiplication task, right? Guys, let me give you one more example for such situation. For example, you come across, say, this number, something like this. 61 into 67, right? 61 into 67. So can I say this is nothing but 64 minus 3 into 64 plus 3? Yes. So I can write this as 64 square minus 3 square. Now if you can calculate quickly 64 square in your mind, so guys, that will be amazing. It's 4096 minus 3 square is 9. So it's going to be 4087. Have you all understood this? Everyone, see how easily I can do my calculations, provided I'm able to calculate that square in my mind. Now how did I calculate 64 square so quickly, guys? Because please understand one thing. Okay? See, what is 64? Can I say 64 is 2 raised to 6? So 64 square is 2 raised to 12. Yes or no? So we know 2 raised to 10, it's 1024. So what will be 2 raised to 11? 2048. Okay? 2 raised to 12. Again, it's double of that, 4096. So this is how this is another way of getting that 64 square. Yeah. If you know those powers of 10, you can quickly calculate powers of 12. Otherwise, you can normally calculate 64 square. So 14 square and 24 plus 14, 39, and 1 carried over. So 4096. Are we clear, guys? Yeah, of course, Suman, practice is required. But along with that, you can always do a little different. You can always think a little in a different way, right? To get faster answers. Are we clear, everyone? So I'm just giving you food for thought, right? Okay, you can also think it this way. Fine, chalo. Now guys, let's proceed and let's look at another method. So up till now, what all have we discussed, right? So guys, I ask you to remember certain things: squares of 25 numbers, then cubes of 15 numbers, then what else? Yeah, those powers, 2, 3, 5 powers, and tables up to 20 number. Then we started with the first method to find out squares, base 50 method, using which we can find out squares of the number from 26 to 75. Now see, someone might ask this question, okay sir, by using base 50 method, by using this base 50 method, okay, can't we find out square of number beyond 75? Yeah, we can find out. For example, guys, understand this part. See, I said that base 50 method should be used to find out squares of the number from 26 to 75. Why such limitation? Why can't I find out square of 83 using this method? Yes, you can find out square of 83, but that will actually complicate the task. Let's understand. Suppose I want to find out 83 square. Okay, so my right part will be 33 square and my left part will be 25 plus 33. Now guys, how would I remember 33 ka square? Again, I'll have to calculate it separately, because I remember squares of numbers up to 25. So I mean 33 square, writing that 33 square is going to be challenging, and that's why I don't suggest use base 50 method for numbers beyond 75. For this 83, we'll use method called base 100 method. Are you all clear, everyone? Okay, so we'll use this method, base 100 method. So let's understand how to use this method, guys. Again, it's similar method what we discussed earlier. So suppose you want to find out square of number 104. So how will we do it? So once again, answer will be in two parts: right part of the answer, left part of the answer. Same condition applicable. In the right part, you need to have exactly 2-digit result. If there is any extra digit, then carry over. If there is just single digit result in the right part, then insert 0. Are you all clear, everyone? Yes, sure. So let's quickly understand. So guys, compare the number with the base. So 104 is 4 more than 100. So we'll write 4 square in the right part. Okay. Now what will be the left part, guys? I need to add 4 to which number? Can you guess? I need to add 4 to which number? Like in base 50 method, we used to add in 25. So will we add over here in 50, 100 or something else? So guys, remember, it's neither 50 nor 100. You need to add this surplus in number itself, 104. So here it will be 104 plus 4 in the right part. So guys, it's going to be 108 and 4 square is 16. So 108, 16. Nice. So it will not be 50, it will not be 100, it will be number itself. So you need to add that extra part in the number itself, or if there is any deficit, you need to subtract from the number itself. Are you all clear? Everyone, quickly confirm in the chat box. Let's take one more example. Okay? Suppose I ask you, what is square of this number 93? What is 93 square? So guys, how will we do it? Let's understand. So my right part will be 7 square because 93 is 7 less than 100. So my right part will be 7 square and left part will be 93 minus 7. We'll subtract that 7 from number itself. So what is 93 minus 7? It's 86. 7 square, it's 49. So 8649. Yes? Okay. Let's take one more example. Guys, suppose I want to find out square of this number, say 88. Okay, what is 88 square? So guys, compare the number with the base. So 88 is 12 less than 100. So right part will be 12 square and left part will be 88 minus 12. So what is 88 minus 12? 76, and 12 square is 144. So 4 over here, 1 will be carried over. So it will be 7744. It's going to be 7744. Yeah. Right. Are you all clear? Similarly, guys, if I ask you to find out square of this number, okay, suppose find out square of 98. Yeah, so what is square of 98? So 98 is 2 less than 100. So right part will be 2 square and left part will be 98 minus 2. So it's 96 and 2 square will be written as 04 because we need to have 2-digit result in the right part. Are you all clear, everyone? Okay? So this is how you can quickly calculate squares of numbers from 76 to 125. Okay? Okay, sure. Let's take few practice questions so that things become pretty clear. Okay? Guys, let me ask you a few questions. So can you tell me what will be square of 109? Everyone, type it in the chat box. 109 square. Yeah, so 109 square will be 11881. Correct? So let's understand how to calculate this. So guys, right part over here will be 9 square and left part will be 109 plus 9. So it's 11881. Is this clear? Sure. Let's take one more question, guys. Can you tell me what will be the square of square of 102? 102. Everyone, very easy. You can do it in your mind actually. 2 square will be 04 and 102 plus 2 again 04. 104. So what will be the answer? Come on. Correct. This is going to be 10404. Everyone. 10404. Yep. Okay. Sure. Now guys, when you come across a number ending with 5 and if you want to find out square of such number, so you really don't need to use base 50 or base 100. We have got even easier method than that, right? For example, you want to find out square of this number. Okay, suppose you want to find out square of 35. So of course you can use base 50, but instead what you can do is you can directly write down the square. How? So guys, just write down 5 square, that is 25, and multiply 3 with the next number. So what is 3 into 4? It's 12. So it's going to be 12, 1225. Guys, can you do it this way? Everyone? So isn't this easier than base 50? For example, you want to find out square of 65. So what you'll do is just write down 5 square, that is 25, and multiply 6 with the next number. So 6 into 7. What is 6 into 7? 42 and 25. So 4225 is the square, right? You can use this method for any number, right? Suppose you want to find out square of this number, say 125. So what you'll do is you will just write down 5 square, that is 25, and you write down 12 into 13. Now 12 into 13. So guys, what is 12 into 13? 156. So this is 15625. Are we all clear? Samridha, that is something that is unavoidable. Okay. And I'm sure my English language followers can at least learn one Hindi word from me. That is chalo. Isn't that? Hai na? If I can learn ila unnaru and namaskaram and vanakam, many other things. So they can learn just one word chalo. Means let's go, let's proceed. Right? Okay. Guys, so are you all clear with this part? Hai na? This is how you can easily find out squares of the numbers ending with 5. Okay? Okay, so let's look at a few more questions. But before that, a general reminder of our today's 9:15 p.m. session. Let me just confirm, it's 9 p.m. or 9:15? Yeah, it's 9:15 p.m. Today on Unacademy app, and the link has been already provided in the description as well as in comment. Unacademy app, it's a free class, everyone. Okay, and it's going to be quite useful, right? Don't miss it. And apart from that, guys, yeah, if you want to continuously learn with me, right, so you can join my plus batch using my code SHAH10. So you will get this amazing discount. So some amazing offers are going on. My new batch is starting soon, so you can go for 6 months subscription at just 15,000 rupees. Okay. Fine. So guys, please answer this question quickly. Calculate a task for you. 86 square plus 112 square. What is it going to be? 86 square plus 112 square. Come on, everyone. So here you will do simple calculation. 86 square is equal to what? So yeah, 86 minus 14, it's 72, and 7396. Do you agree with this? So somebody, you do it for us. You help us spread a word. Okay. And similarly, 112 square is equal to, now what is 112 square? So 12544, correct? So guys, we need to add these two numbers. So 96 plus 44. Now see, addition, how you can do easy addition. So 96 plus 44, can I say it's 140? So keep 40 over here, 1 will be carried over, right? Now 1 plus 73 plus 125. So what is it going to be? So can I say it is going to be 199? Everyone, it's going to be 199. So final answer will be 19940. Just confirm, are you getting this answer, everyone? It should be 19940. Someone is getting 21940. No, it's going to be 19940, na? Yep. 19940. Please check and confirm once. See, this is where you need to improve, guys. Your calculations have to be damn accurate. Correct? Okay. Don't commit silly mistakes. Fine. Chalo. What will be square of this number? 115 square, everyone. Now, which method should we use over here? Base 100 or digit 5? So it's better to use digit 5. So it's going to be 25 and 11 into 12. Isn't that? So 11 into 12 is 132 and this is 25. So answer will be 13225. Aryan, why 131, my dear? It has to be 132, na? What is 11 into 12? Correct. And it's not plus 25. Please understand, it's not plus 25. It's you need to combine 25, right? So 13225. Otherwise, you will commit this mistake. 132 plus 25. So it's 157. It's not correct. Remember this. Sure. Okay. Now guys, falling numbers are perfect square numbers. Can you find the square root? Guys, can you tell me which number square is this 3481? Everyone, can you find out? So let's understand how to do it. Okay. Now see, please understand, can I say 50 square is 2500, right? And 60 square is 3600. And this number 3481 is somewhere in between 3481. So can I say it should be between this and closer to 60, right? Closer to 60, correct? Now guys, 81 in square of which number do you find last two digits as 81? So can I say 9 square ends with 81? Everyone, 9 square ends with 81 because we keep last two digits as it is, right? So 81 comes in 9 square. So this has to be 59 ka square. Yes or no? Please confirm. Have you understood how did we find out this one? Drishdeep, yeah, my quant and LRDI session would come. Okay, for sure they'll come, but this year the frequency will be slightly less as compared to previous year. Whenever I'll come up with some really amazing sessions, but the frequency will be less because I'm teaching in very rigorously this time on Plus platform. So I'm conducting daily 4 hours of session, almost 4 hours of session on Plus platform. For example, today we have session at 6 p.m. right? So yeah, that's a challenge. So if possible, join me on Plus. It would be helpful. Guys, let's take one more example. Chalo. Can you tell me which number square is 4489 or what is the square root of 4489? You know it's a perfect square number. So what is square root of 4489? So once again, use that approach. KR 60 square is 3600. 70 square is 4900. So this should be somewhere between 60 and 70. Yeah, this should be somewhere between 60 and 70. And can I say 89 comes 17 square is 289. So 89 comes over there. Matlab this number should be 50 plus 17. This number should be 17 more than 50. So can I say the number has to be 67, everyone? This number has to be 67. 67 square will be 4489. Have you understood this? Because we always compare the number with the base, which is 50. Okay? And we can make out here 50 plus 17 is 67 and 17 square will end with 89. So by looking at 89, you should be able to make out it should be 67 square. I've cleared the other way of thinking, guys, in case if you are not able to figure out this way. So let me give you another way of thinking. Okay, so you can also think it this way. Okay, the last digit is 9. Last digit is 9. So can I say 3 square ends with 9 and 7 square ends with 9. 3 square and 7 square both ends with 9. Now this 4489 is more closer to 4900. So my number should be more closer to 70. So I'll pick 67. Are you getting this point? I'll pick 67 because 4489 is closer to 4900 as compared to 3600, right? So that's how you can make out here. It should be, the number should be more close to 70 rather than 60. So instead of 63, you can pick 67 because there are only two possibilities. The numbers can be either 63 square or it can be 67 square. Did you get this point, guys? Awesome. Sure. So this will be, yeah, 67 square. Similarly, guys, can you make out for this one 12769? 12769 here. Which number square will it be? Which number square will it be? Now see, you will think it this way. 69 comes in which number? Can I say 13 square ends with 69? So matlab this number should be of the form 100 plus 13, right? So it should be 113 square. That's how you can quickly figure out. Have you all understood this, guys? Come on, confirm once. You know, so sometimes when you are solving a question, you may come across a situation where you got, say, a simplification as x square is equal to 4489. So you know 4489 is square of some number. Now you want to find out x. Now see, CAT calculator would not help you find square root. There is no provision to find out square root, logarithm and all in CAT calculator. It has simple addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's it. Remember this part. Okay. So that's why you need to know all these techniques. Okay. You can still find out square by multiplying two numbers, but finding square root would be difficult. So you will have to use this method. It would be very useful. Okay. Fine. Sure. Let's go ahead. Now guys, can you answer this question? Everyone, please try for this. In a class, a teacher collected as many paise from each student as the number of students. If the total collection was between rupees 53 and 54, find the number of students in class, and it is known that 1 rupees 100 paisa. Guys, whatever we have discussed up till now, you need to apply those concepts here to solve this question. Is it none of this? Guys, what value are you getting? What value are you getting? So please understand. See, please understand. Total paise. So can I say it should be between 5300 and 5400? Because 53 rupees matlab 5300 paise and 54 rupees matlab 5400 paise. Are you getting this point? So guys, which number square comes in between? Which number square comes in this range? Can you tell me, guys? So see, you know 70 square is 4900. Okay. What will be 71 square? What will be 72 square? What will be 72 square? Everyone. So can I say 72 square is 25 plus 22, that is 47 plus 451, 84. Yeah, 5184. while we want passive, see what they are saying, understand the question. In a class, a teacher collected as many passive from each student as the number of students. So guys, if there are n students, then teacher collected n passive from each student. So total collection should be n square, and that's why we can say it's a perfect square number. So which number square? N square can't be this one. N square can't be 72 because it has to be between 5300 and 5400. So guys, you will realize n square has to be 73 ka square. What is 73 ka square, everyone? Let's calculate, and this has to be done by a bit of trial and error. Guys, what is 73 ka square? So can I say this is going to be 23 square and 25 plus 23. Yeah, so it's going to be 48, and this is 23 square is 529. So 5 carried over, so it's going to be 5329. Okay, so you can say 5329 is 73 square. So the only possible value is 73. So there should be 73 students in the class. Everyone, listen to me once again. There should be 73 students in the class, and from each student, teacher collected 73 passe. So the total collection will be 73 into 73. That is 5329 passe. 5329 passive, which is between 53 rupees and 54 rupees. Have you understood this? Quickly type yes in the chat box if you all have understood this. This is a nice question. I mean, this is a CAT level question, everyone. Yep, these are the kind of questions that they'll ask you in exam. Correct? Awesome. Sure. Try for one more question. How many odd perfect square numbers are less than 1000 but not divisible by 3? How many odd perfect square numbers are less than 1000 but not divisible by 3? This is similar to one of the CAT previous year questions. How many odd perfect square numbers are less than 1000 but not divisible by 3? Guys, how many square numbers are less than 1000? So can I say 30 square is 900, 31 square is 961, 32 square is 1024. So we can't take this. So can I say 1 to 31 number squares? 1 to 31 number square will be less than 1000, right? Now out of this 31 number, can I say there will be 16 odd numbers and 15 even numbers? Yes, so we can't take this 15 even numbers. We need to take the 16 odd numbers. Which are the 16 odd numbers? So guys, 1 square, 3 square, up to 31 square. So we are talking about this. And we don't want it to be divisible by 3. So guys, we need to exclude this. We need to eliminate 3 square, 9 square, 15 square, 21 square and 27 square. So can I say I need to eliminate this 5 numbers? So out of the 16 numbers, I need to eliminate 5 numbers. So 16 minus 5, 11 is your answer. This is your answer. There are 11 perfect square numbers less than 1000, which are odd perfect square numbers and not divisible by 3. Did you get this point, guys? Have you understood, everyone? Please confirm once. First we identified how many perfect square numbers are there till 1000. So we realized 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, up to 31 square. There are 31 perfect square numbers. Correct? Okay. Now out of this, remove the even perfect square numbers, that is 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, remove them. retain remaining 16 odd perfect square numbers. Again, eliminate 3's multiple out of that. So we eliminated 3 multiples out of that. So we are left with 11 perfect square numbers. है ना? Okay, fine. Chalo. Now guys, this question I am giving you for homework. Okay? So post your answer in comments. We'll discuss tomorrow this question. Post answer in comments. You try for this question, huh? And post answer in comments. For timing, we'll proceed with the next part. Okay? Acha, can you answer this question, guys? Can you answer this question? We have already done this exercise. How to find out square root. All the given numbers are perfect square numbers. All the given numbers are perfect square numbers. So can you tell me what will be this value? 3172 plus under root of 5895 plus under root of 1156. Yeah, everyone. So first of all, what is under root of 1156? So 1156, can I say it's 34 square? Yep. So this should be 34. So under root of 5895 plus 34 is under root of 59 or what, 29. Okay. So what is 5929, guys? Can I say 5929? Now see, once again 29 comes where? Can I say 23 square? In 23 square you find 29. So it should be 50 plus 23. Yeah. Or now 50 plus 23 will not be this much. Yeah. Just a moment. No. 50, this 5929 na? Okay, so 5929 will be it has to be, yeah, 100, correct? It can't be 50 na, guys, है ना? It has to be 100 minus 23, that is 77. Do you all agree, guys? 77 square will be this much. Do you all agree, everyone? Yep. Just confirm once. Yes. 77 square will be 5929. Okay. Now see, how did I get this 77? Why not 73? Because it can also be 50 plus 23 now, but we just saw here 50 plus 23 square was between 5300 and 5400. So this is not possible. So other possibility is 100 minus 23. Okay, this is how you can do it. Or you can also think it this way. This square is between 70 and 80. So check for 73 and check for 77. 73 square is not 5929. So it has to be 77 square, right? So here this square root will be 77. Do you all agree? So now what will be our final result? Under root of 3172 plus 77. So it's going to be 3249. So this is 57 square. 3249 is 57 square. Right? Uttam, there is no magic, there is no shortcut. It's all hard work. Right? For example, you will have to train your mind to think that way. For example, this is a little complicated question, I don't deny, right? But when you practice, see, we learn how to identify that this number square is this number. If you are given 1156, which number square is it? We learn certain tricks for that, we use certain concepts for that, we practice certain numbers. Now you should be able to figure out over here, you should be able to apply it over here. Okay, so with constant practice only you will improve in quant, and that's what I'm trying to help you out to do with, right? Otherwise guys, why would I conduct so long session? I'll come up with some magic mantra, and at the beginning of the session I'll start chanting. We all will chant for 10 minutes and we all will become super Aryabhat, right? So isn't that, why would I speak for 1.5 or 2 hours? है ना? So it's all practice. Chalo. Now guys, let's learn certain techniques to find out square root. See, it's not necessary that the number given to you is always a perfect square number. If I say find out square root of 1156, if it's a perfect square number, I can easily say it's 34, right? Correct? If I ask you to find out square root of 121, you will say 11. But what if I ask you to find out square root of 130? Or what is square root of 5? What is square root of 13? We want to find out almost accurate value up to 2 decimal places. So how can I do it? Right? That is what I'm teaching right now. So guys, approximate value of square root. Okay. So let's understand, and it's going to be pretty accurate. So guys, suppose you want to find out square root of 5. Okay. So what you do is identify the perfect square number close to square root of 5. So can I say it's square root of 4, which is 2. So now your answer will be 2 and now you check the difference between this two number 5 and 4. What is the difference? It's 1, and write double of this. So it's going to be 4. So it's going to be 2 and 1 by 4. 2 and 1 by 4 is nothing but 2.25. So guys, this is approximate square root of 5. Did you get this point, or it's confusing? Let's take one example guys, one more example. Okay? Suppose I want to find out square root of 90. Okay? Pay your attention everyone. I want to find out square root of say 88. Okay? So which is the perfect square number close to 88, lesser than 88? Can I say 81? What is square root of 81? It's 9. So just write down 9, and then what is the difference between these two? So 88 and 81, can I say difference is 7? This difference is 7. So write 7 over here. This difference is 7. So write 7 over here. Divide by, write double of this. So 9 2s are 18. So it's 9 and 7 by 18. Correct? Now guys, what is 7 by 18? Can you quickly tell me in the chat box? What is 7 by 18? Come on. What will be 7 by 18 in decimal? Hai? So can I say it's 18 3s are 50. So 9.7 by 18 is equal to 0.8 3s are 54, 16, 68 9s are, okay? Sorry, 8 8s are. So it's going to be 9.39 approximately. Do you all agree guys? Now do one thing, open calculator and guys find out square root of 88. See whether it's coming out to be close to 9.39 or not. Please check and let me know in the chat box. When you calculate in the calculator the square root of 88, are you getting close to 9.39? Just check and let me know guys. So this is how you can quickly you can find out approximate square root of any number. See, it's pretty close, right? Similarly, suppose guys, square root of 13. How will we find out square root of 13? So identify perfect square number close to that. It's 9. What is square root of 9? 3. So write down 3. And what is the difference of this to 4? And double of this. So it's 6. 4 by 6 is what? 0.66. Guys, 4 by 6 is 0.66. Yeah. So this is going to be 3.66. Right. So square root of 13. Square root of 13 is going to be 3.66. Just check on calculator. Right. Okay. Square root of 87, we have already done it. So it will be 9 and 6 by 18. So it will be 9.33. Okay, na? Because it's 81, difference is 6. So I have written 6 over here and double of this. So it's 80. Guys, have you all understood this method? Just confirm once in the chat box. For example, square root of 135. So which is the perfect square number close to that? 121. What is square root of that? 11. So write down 11. Now what is the difference between these two? 135 and 121. Difference is 14. So guys, write down 14 over here and double of this. So it will be 22. So this is equal to 11 and 7 by 11. Now guys, what is 7 by 11? Is 0.63. 1 by 11 is 0.09. So 7 by 11 is 0.63. 0.63. Okay? So you can say this value will be 11.63 or 64. It's going to be 11.63. Are you all getting this point now? So guys, this will be once again very much helpful when you want to eliminate options, when you want to calculate approximate value, right? Then you can use this method. See, in CAT exam, you don't require to find out exact square root. Otherwise, you must have learned a method called long division method in school and all. We really don't need to do it. Okay. But yes, it would help you eliminate the options sometimes or simplify your calculations. That's why we are learning this method. Okay. Sure. Now guys, last part of our session, and we need to look at certain methods for multiplication. Would you like to learn some methods for multiplication, guys? Quickly tell me in the chat box, yes or no. Shall we learn some methods for multiplication quickly? Yep. So it will take 10 more minutes for us to learn these methods and we'll be through with the first session of Basics of Math series. Okay, sure. So guys, the first is crisscross method. Now this is a simple method. If you like it, you can use it. Mainly we use for 2-digit number multiplication. Multiplication of 2-digit numbers. Okay, 2-digit numbers. Remember this. For 3 digits, we'll not use it. For example, you want to multiply, say 41 with 33. So how will you do it? So guys, here you will use this crisscross method. Now what is the method? Understand? Everyone, let's understand this. So first you need to multiply this rightmost 2 digits. Multiply them. So 1 into 3 is what, guys? Can I say it's 3? Now we need to do crisscross. Matlab you need to multiply 4 with 3, 3 with 1, and then you need to add them. So guys, what is 4 into 3? It's 12 plus 1 into 3. 1 into 3, it's 3. So 12 plus 3 is 15. So keep 5 over here. 1 will be your carry. And then multiply leftmost 2 digits. So 4 3s are 12 plus 1, 13. So it's going to be 1353. Are we all clear? Let me take one more example so things will become pretty clear. Guys, suppose I want to multiply, say 37 with 72. Okay, so how will we do it? Let's once again understand. So multiply rightmost 2 digits. 7 2s are 14. Keep 4 over here. 1 will be carry. You just need to keep 1 digit in the answer. Everything remaining will become your carry. Okay. Now do crisscross. So 3 2s are 6. 3 into 2 6 plus 7 7s are 49. Okay. So 6 plus 49 is 55 plus 1 carry. So 56. So 6 over here. Now 5 will be your carry. Right. Now multiply leftmost 2 digits. So 3 7s are 21 plus 5 26. So this is going to be 2664. Are we clear? It's going to be 2664. Okay, so this is how you can do crisscross multiplication. Now guys, let me show you one very interesting method. Okay, base 100 for multiplication. Now this is very useful. The one that I showed you earlier at the beginning, right? Suppose you want to multiply 106 with 108. Okay, so how will you do this multiplication? Let's understand, everyone. So first you need to compare the number with the base. So 106 is 6 more than 100, so write plus 6. 108, it is 8 more than 100, so write plus 8. Now here also you will get answer in 2 parts, right part and left part. There should be exactly 2-digit result in the right part. If there is any extra digit, then carry over. If there is single digit, then insert 0, right? Okay, so guys, what is 6 into 8? To get result of right part, you need to multiply this 2. So 6 into 8, it's 48, right? And in the left part, for left part, what you need to do is, in the first number, add the surplus of second number. In the first number, add the surplus of second number. Just a moment. Guys, is there any lag? Is it stucking? Just confirm in the chat box, is audio, video, everything okay? Is everything okay, everyone? Just confirm once. Okay, fine. So 106 plus 8, 106 plus 8. So it's going to be 11448. Yep, everyone. It's 11448. Now similarly, guys, if you want to say multiply these two numbers, 92 into 97. So how will we do it? Okay. Slightly stucking, na? Okay, guys. Let me see what's the issue. Suddenly, why is it stucking up? Okay. So guys, 92, it's 8 less than 100, so write down minus 8. 97 is 3 less than 100, so write down minus 3. Now what will be right part? So multiply this 2, minus 8 into minus 3 is positive 24. And 92 minus 3. Guys, here it will be 92 minus 3. So it's going to be 89. So it's going to be 8924. Are you all clear? Everyone? Okay. Similarly, for example, you don't need to do this. Okay. Let's take few more multiplication. Let me give you one more example so that things become pretty clear. Right. Suppose you want to multiply something like this one. 108 with 118. So how will we do it? So guys, this is plus 8 and this is plus 18. Correct? Now multiply these two digits. So what will be the result? 18 8s are 144. So 44 will be kept in the answer and 1 will be carried over in the left part. Now what is left part? So 108 plus 18. Left part will be 108 plus 18. So it's going to be 126 plus 1 and then 44. So it's going to be 12744. Are you all clear, everyone? Right? So this is how you can use base 100 for multiplication. So guys, today we'll learn methods for squares, methods to find out methods for multiplication, and along with that we practice few questions. So make sure that you have revised this, you have learned all these methods. Okay, giving you few questions here. So for example, you can practice this question and you can verify your answers. Right here you can use crisscross method. Okay, here also you can use crisscross method. And in case if it is something like this 108 and 104, so you can use base 100 for multiplication, right? Okay. Now when it comes to finding units digit, what you need to do is remember one thing, guys. If the numbers are in multiplication and you want to find out units digit of this multiplication, so guys, you just need to multiply unit digit of each number. So 4 into 6 into 2. Now guys, what is 4 into 6? Can I say 24 into 2? So 4 2s are 8. So this unit digit will be 8. Right? If I ask you find out last two digits, so you need to consider last two digits of all the numbers. So that's how we do it. So remember this point. Okay, similarly find last two digits. So you need to multiply 84, 14 and 12. So 84 into 14 first multiply. So what will be the last two digits over here? So 4 4s are 16, 6 over here, 1 is my carry. Crisscross, 8 4s are 32 plus 4 1s are 4, 36 plus 1 37. So 7 over here, 3 is my carry. So guys, ultimately the last two digits of this multiplication will be 76. The last two digits of this multiplication will be 76. So now you will multiply it with 12. Okay, so just multiply 76 with 12 and you will get last two digits as 12 itself. Do it, guys. 6 2s are 12, so 2 over here, 1 is your carry. 7 2s are 14 plus 6 1s are 6, 14 plus 6 20 plus 1 21. So 1 over here, 2 will be your carry and so on and so forth. So our last two digits will be 12 itself. So final result will be 12. Have you all understood? I'm doing it a little quickly because I have already explained this method, right? And I think the video is stucking. So yeah, we want to end this session, but I've just given you a fair idea. How do we do these calculations? Now tonight at 9:15 p.m. we are going to look at more such scenarios where we can where we'll understand how to do quick calculations. So guys, please join me tonight at 9:15 p.m. and tomorrow we are going to discuss decimals and fraction in detail. We'll solve questions like this. Okay, this kind of questions will be solved tomorrow. So join me tomorrow at 3 p.m. But before that, tonight at 9:15 p.m. Link has been provided in the description, so don't miss it. Okay, everyone. So I really hope you would have enjoyed this session. Do let me know in the comment section how did you find this session. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, do share it with all your friends, and make sure you have subscribed to this channel, because we are going to come up with more and more videos. Apart from me, there are two more educators who are going to post the content. One faculty is for LRDI, another is for VARC. So yeah, there will be content coming up on this channel. Right, once again guys, when you go for plus or iconic subscription of Unacademy, don't forget to use code SHAH10 so that you can get maximum discount. Okay, for maximum discount and my guidance. Yeah, the new batch is starting soon, and the batches keep starting at Unacademy, right? So you can make maximum out of this. That's it. Time to say adios guys. See you